Well, it's Yon Xanadu. Yon Xanadu? Hey, Daddy, what's Yon Xanadu? I don't know, son. But at $29, it shouldn't be allowed. It should not be allowed on this earth. Son, everything should be difficult, frustrating, time-consuming, and only achievable through very hard work. This is evil, I can tell right now. Evil, I tell you. And it's Love Them Knives channel. Yes, we are having fun with the Yon Xanadu, the YX. YX has done designs for Tucson knives, and they have done a bunch of different designs and stuff. So this is the YX-636. Get used to it. It's getting crazy over here. 14C28N steel. So it's Sandvik steel. Oh my God. That's wonderful. And it's not assisted opening like some knives are in this price range. Hell, come to think of it, screw that. There ain't nothing in this cheap of a price range, period, except Ganzo knives. And they're going up. But okay. So I got this one because I've had some YX knives before. The 650, the 750, the 651, the blah, 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 blah. And they keep going. And they're good. And check them out. Check them out on Instagram, but check them out on my Bali Baba, Bali Express, Wally, everything. It's insane. Okay, you know it is over in that Chinese thing, but it's fun because this is like the crazy wild, wild west. And you may find a gem. You may find a gem. You may find your heartbreak. But this is the 636. It's 205 millimeter 9. So it's 3.5-inch blade, supposedly. We'll check it out here. Stone cleaning and satin. It is stone cleaning. So it's stone wash up here and it's satin here. Stone cleaning. I'm going to clean my stones. Ball bearing. 59 to 60 Rockwell. And it's 14C. So and that'd be appropriate for 14C. If it was 60, I'd be almost surprised, really, on 14C. 97.5% positive feedback, 1,151. I'm all good. I've bought stuff from him. I bought knives from him before and again and again. Not that they get here the next day. They don't. Just so don't expect it, okay? Order it and go into a coma. Have the hospital wake you up in a month and your knife will be there. So. Because it's crazy waiting for these things to come from China. It's like, when's this going to happen? I know. So, but it'll get there. And there's your lockup, and that ain't nothing to brag about. That's 25% if it's that. Here's your pass-through. So why'd I get yellow? I don't know. You get orange. You get this. You get that. These inlays thing. But it's contoured G10. Got a lanyard hole. Got a backspacer tubing the lanyard hole. It's got nested lock bar, and I don't think there's a liner on the top at all. We'll take it apart and take a look at. And we don't have ambidextrous thumb studs, but that's all the stud I need in my life. Okay, right there. Now, middle finger rear flick. That had only been possible with. Oh, so this is like a Chris Reeve Sabenza. You only get those unless you order it with dual. Okay, well, this one wasn't $450, but okay. We always find a lousy excuse. Okay. Yes. Okay, yeah, that's good. That's good. So, I mean, I thought it was just a lot of fun. This is not... It's a little smaller than I normally want to run with, but this is pretty good size for everybody, isn't it? I mean, it's like a compromise, okay? Okay, so what do you got? 3.5? Whoops, well, it's a little bit more than that. 3.55, 3.6-inch blade. Overall, 8 inches. So not quite 20.5 centimeters. Not bad. Not bad for a blade length. And so it's a 1/4 inch shorter than the paramilitary 2, but the blade's actually just slightly longer. If you push the Para 2 up, you can see this blade goes, you know, a bit longer than the, especially cutting edge length, which they leave about a third inch of whatever that's supposed to be there. Always used to drive me crazy. Got used to it now. So, yeah, and you got jimping on top of here. It's not particularly aggressive, you know. Oh, let's get the fat boy checker out here. 0.55 of an inch at 14.1 millimeter. Okay, that's a good handful. And 3.5 millimeter blade stock at 0.13. So 3.5 millimeter blade stock, not bad. I mean, that's a lot of them are really running about 3 these days. So 3.5 is fairly hardy actually, and 0.55 that's pretty reasonable too. Pocket clip. Well, don't get too excited, you know. Don't like pass out or roll around on the floor like you just found Jesus, because this is not it. This is not it. This could be way mo better, Bretta. What the hell? What the hell are we thinking? Let me look at this. Oh, that's a piece of crap. Let me see. What else? Something that could, well, hold on. Did they get it from Swags? Shit. Oh my God. Hold on. Now I'm really disappointed. Oh well, and that's titanium. Okay, never mind. Hell with it. But no, but it's $29. So we're going, fallback position is just say the price again. Say her name. Kick it. Okay, but it's nice. It doesn't need to have any more detent in it. Very muted flipper tab. Very muted. But it works. Can we push button? Nah, it's not really. This is pretty much a light switch because of the height here. Really muted. You almost don't notice the flipper tab, do you? Even less now. See, you can't see it at all. But no, I mean, it's rounded. I like this design. I mean, that's why I bought it, because I looked at the design. I go, that's not bad looking, you know? That's a pretty simple design, yet for some reason it's really attractive. And well, let me see. Plunge looks pretty good. And now the problem is, of course, bang, right into my thumb. Thank God it didn't cut it. Because that flipper tab's not any taller than that, kind of need to get right up in there. But it's already over the detent ball, so boom. Okay, it's already, no. Now it is, okay. But it's pretty early over the detent ball, really, to tell you the truth. And I'm one that always likes to bitch about flipper tabs being too tall. This could have been a little bit bigger. Also for the fact that it could have gave you a little bit more there to catch your thumb when you drop it as part of the fidget factor. And yeah, don't get into the greasy cheeseburgers. You're going to have to be more intentional with this flipper tab, or you can always back yourself up by doing that. That always works. So that's good. Hey, not bad. And it's light as a feather. Fly right out of your hand. 3.48 ounces at 98 grams. So how lucky you are. And if you want to see all the high-end custom knives, you know, $1,500 or more in price, my channel's the place. You see them every day. It's like, you know, but I'll tell you what, if you're into the off-brand, going off-road, getting crazy, out of control, run through the jungle, and keep it cheap, Charlie, this is the channel for you, my friends. This is the channel for you. Now, not that we don't put some bangers on here that are like, you know, $200, $300, $400 and more. By G. Dodley, we can do it. But this is more than likely what you're going to get. And I don't mind it. I mean, you get a backspacer. What more do you want out of life? Okay? doesn't that complete your checklist of everything you needed to have before you died? Is a backspacer for $29? Yes, it does. And all my fingers fit on here. Yeah, reverse grip. That's way cool. There's my balance point. Detent doesn't need to be any stronger, especially when you got, what the hell was that? Oh, they forgot to cut it all the way off. That's that kind of a flipper tab. I can't remember the last time I had a flipper tab that muted. Woo! But hey, for $29, why don't you buy about 6 of them, give them around as gifts? I mean, hell, it's got, it's fidget friendly. It's 14C. It's centered, no lock rock blade play. Yeah. So I mean, this is a good knife that anybody can understand, and it's not too heavy at 3.5 ounces. I mean, nimble, enough blade, flat grind, satin. It's all right. It's all right. It's all right. Okay. Now, what do you think about the design flow on this? Goes right into the bolster, all the way out to here. Can I cut myself? I know I'm always trying to. Like here, here. Where else? Where else is I gotta get shit? But always trying to. But blade to handle length. Yeah, that's adequate. That's good. Okay, so it's, I'm not complaining. Before we get into tearing it apart, let's see if we got anything in the box worthy of note. Hell no. What do you expect? It's $29. I told you, damn it. You ain't going to find no, Ben Franklin's in there. They ain't paying you to buy it. Damn near are, but not quite, okay? And nothing. Thanks for nothing. Okay, did I just break my Waterford? Okay, next. That sounded worse than it was. Oh, I hit my knife, buddy. Okay. And we ain't going in from the front, by the way. Unless we got stealth technology. Let's get in the back and find out what we're doing here. Out with ya. And then somebody put some little bit of thread locker in that dog. Let me see if this is still working. If I don't change this number 6 pretty soon. And are we spinning the other side? Yeah, I don't know. Are we or aren't we? Yeah, we are. Oh well, it fell out the other side. It unscrewed the other side. There we go. Hell with you then. There's the knife. You happy? 2 screws. So they did. They put in a metal reinforcement. That's interesting. It just falls right out, etc. But that's cool. Whoop-de-woo. You don't have to worry about it. It's set up to where you're going to get it back in the right way. So reinforcement on the pivot. Okay. Even though they didn't put a full liner or anything. And then of course the nested lock bar thing. And then you got bearings. Okay. So you got regular standard bearings, nothing fancy, but hey, bearings. It ain't assisted opening. It's not some freaking nylon washer garbage thing. Okay, and you got a squared off pivot. They bothered to do that. Okay. So that's all good. Where does it hit on the other side? Doesn't. It hits on this side, doesn't it? Okay, so this comes from... Okay. This comes from the front, and it hits back here on the squared off. Okay. We're good. So this is all good, and you actually do have a ceramic detam ball, so that's good. All right, Aru, let's get it on, buddy. Okay, so I'm going to have to face the flat C around facing back. Let me see what we got. Like that. Okay, now, bearings, and those are definitely standard issue bearings. They are nothing you know, over the top. But then again, I've probably seen $200 knives with standard issue bearings in them. Whatever. Okay. Throw this on here too. Damn you. Okay. Are we good? Okay, now. Backing it up. And of course, this is where the stop runs and hits here and here to stop it. Right here, see? So, okay. Flip and clip. And did we get it lined up adequate? Okay, we did. Got it. Okay. Let's put the pivot back on here. Stand you up correctly. Okay. And get your ass in here. One hole screw and one hole pivot screw. Jeez. You see that thing jump? That's athleticism. Okay. Okay, back it up until it feels like it's not cross-threaded. Okay, now, is it centered? Hell yeah, right on, baby. Ooh, that's good. Now, no play. And the question being, could I have done less? Always like career guys that feel that way about their job. Couldn't I have just done less? Okay, now, look at that. Whew. Holy moly. There's $29 worth of I'm going to drop on you right there. I think you get $50 worth of I'm going to drop in a $29 package. Wow. Okay, let me see if I didn't screw something up. Nah, it's centered. Let me push this aside. Is there any? Nope, there ain't no play. Okay, like I usually go. We ain't playing. But we playing now. That's really good. Okay, we're good. Oh, yikes. This thing is, whoo, baby, she's spinning free. Wow, that is definitely got the drop of the, whew. It's a little scary because that tab ain't gonna hit me on the thumb. The blade will though. Hadn't cut me yet though. Am I just lucky? Wow, that is, wow, that's something. Wow. Okay. The YX stands for Yon Xanadu, I guess, but it's the 636. Comes in a bunch of colors. And, hey, the price is right. It's interesting. It's always fun to explore these, lesser known brands, should we say. Budget-friendly stuff and see, hey, is it worth it? What can you lose? What do you got to lose? There ain't no dice roll in this knife. Love them knives. That's who we are. You guys, stay sharp.